Game's slowly coming to. Go ahead and pause this music and get ready to start. Go to Rand's health potions, which turn into turtle biscuits. And let's look at our team composition and try to make sense of it as much as possible, especially when it comes down to who we are as a laner. So we're Annie, and we are going against a Twisted Fate. I think there is an argument where I could probably... I'll go ahead and do this. We're just going to go ahead and back, stack up our Incinerate all the way, so we can get hopefully an easier level 1 Pocket Thunder Lords early, so we can get our Q stacking after that. So let's move around these people really quick.
30 seconds until minions
And one more, and we are there. I'm so used to playing Sona now that I was kind of waiting for my third stack being the fourth stack. Okay, so we're at 4 stacks, and the reason we have 4 stacks is because we have Thunderlords and we want to be able to stun Twisted Fate as early as possible. Not only are we going to try to stun Twisted Fate, but we're going to try to get our Thunderlords off. So auto attack W, which is our Incinerate, auto attack Thunderlords. Okay, and then what we'll try to do is wait until we're able to get our Fireball, or our Disintegrate, excuse me. I remember it as Fireball, and then figure it out from there. It's also worthy to note that we have a Teemo jungle, so that is something that could be of interest to us. I don't know if TF skilled up. Okay, so he got his card. We're just able to sort of zone him out because he picked not necessarily the wrong ability, but so we stun each other, auto attack, Thunderlords, auto attack again, and because of the minions, we are definitely eating a lot more than we would have hoped. But we'll have our Q here, and we can start Q harassing. Auto attack. 2 stacks until we're able to go ahead and stun him. And actually, will the minions kill me? No, they will not.
Don't be a scaredy cat.
Will Teemo be able to make something happen? No, he will not. So there was a moment of fright there, and we see Graves kind of hanging out on the top side. So we're just going to farm. Try to avoid getting killed by all means. So locked in. It's blue card. So, right now, because of our failure to land our stun, we are in a really bad spot, and we ate that, which is extra bad. He doesn't have his flash, neither do I. And I walked into it. I don't know why I didn't walk down. Other than I'm really bad at League of Legends. Teemo should have Flash. I think. Flash red buff should absolutely have killed him. But he did not. We're gonna go ahead. We shoot ourselves pretty heavily. Shot ourselves in the foot there. We're not quote unquote tilted right now, but it's something that we need to be a little bit more cognizant of. That we actually are responsible for the way that we lost there. There was no jungle intervention on their end. We actually had two pseudo ganks mid, which we did not take advantage of. So, everything is within our realm of control right now. We are down. Kill. First blood kill, too. So that is, again, our fault, our responsibility. He comes back with a Sheen. We have a stun up. We're going to go ahead and poke him. Try to make it so that his abilities sort of time out here. And wait patiently. He doesn't have any potions, so that's nice. And we stun each other here. We're just gonna keep poking. Again, we have more sustain because of these potions. And soon we will have Tibbers, which will be our saving grace. So, just playing up at the forefront as much as possible. 6 is incoming soon. We should probably ward bot side here. Getting our mana back and just waiting. Okay, we should have level 6 soon. Try not to tank any of this damage, but also warning. Okay, so again, trying to just keep him in lane. Go ahead and get our Tibbers. TF might use ultimate just to come back into lane, but we have a potion, so we're not terribly worried about that. And there is Graves, just being a nuisance. We are one stun away from having a pretty good impact. Is boots and potions, so we're just hanging out. We are just hanging out, waiting for him to be a bit more aggressive, probably waiting for him to lock in a card. Okay, so there's that. There's a minion wave though, so we just have to be a bit cautious. Okay.
An enemy has been slain.
And that's why we have Ignite. Okay, so he has Teleport. I actually, come to think of it, I don't think he used Teleport to get back to lane, although he might have. We're going to go for a Rod of Ages here. First item, which Durand put us back just a little bit. We're not terribly worried about that yet. So there's the Teleport from him. So we're going to go ahead and get probably a Blasting Wand. Part of me feels like a Blasting Wand is better in terms of overall kill pressure. We'll get Blasting Wand, Ruby Crystal, let our mana regen, and because we have double Durands, we're not terribly worried about our mana, especially because we can use Disintegrate. Assuming we last hit and kill the minion, we get the mana back for that. So we're running. We are not seeing TF in lane, so he might be roaming bot. And right now, just wait and trying to find out where this TF is going to go. It looks like he just received blue buff. Yep, that is the case. We have a stun up, and we will soon have Tibbers as well. So we don't have any potions. We don't know where Graves is, although we have vision. Last we saw, he was near blue buff. We could actually flash in here. I don't know if we'd kill, but let's go ahead, deny him some of the CS as much as possible. We're okay with us just going ahead and clearing this out. Tibber's bomb is incoming. If we can get him to burn a flash now. We don't know where he is. We're just going to auto attack. See if Teemo will be joining us mid. There we go. So, one gank from mid. Flash Chivers bomb, and here we are. Graves is mid as well. Alistair is coming our way. So we just want to make sure that we are not in automatic range. We also have to be cautious of Twisted Fate ultimate incoming. Like right here, and there it is. Okay, so again, we call it. We see it happening from a mile away, and yet we still fall victim to it. So what that tells us is that we're not playing really to the degree that we should. We're letting him kill us, and we just have to figure out what to do to not let him kill us, which is heed our own advice and get the hell out of lane. Alistair has blue buff, apparently, so he must have secured the kill on the Teemo mid. So, Teemo's thankfully pushing out Twisted Fate. Teemo's actually slapping the heck out of Twisted Fate. He does not have flash, so he's taking a turret hit, and we have to sort of see what TF is doing. Pushing lane, we have Catalyst. We're about 200 gold from having a Rod of Ages and then having that stack up. Twisted Fate's ability to farm from afar is pretty detrimental to us right now. We're roaming down as much as we can. I don't know if they saw the ping or they realized they actually can't do anything here, but I don't have flash, but I do have the means to engage, and I will have a stun up really soon. Teemo is covering mid. Let's just go ahead and see what we can do. Okay, so I felt like we could probably get more there. our teammates disagreed, so we don't want to be particularly greedy. We just want to make sure that we are following as closely to them as we can in terms of their decision making. And right here, the next item we shall get is Abyssal Scepter, so we have a little bit more survivability when it comes to Twisted Fate, because we'll be dueling him, and we have a little bit of time left for us to stack up Rod of Ages. We want to make sure that Renection doesn't get killed out by either Teleport or Destiny, which is Twisted Fate's ultimate. So, we're just running, trying to make sure that nothing bad happens for us and our other teammates. What is that? Ezreal is mid, which means his poke is supposed to be really annoying. I don't have Tibbers for another 30 seconds. I'll just go ahead and secure it with Ignite. I think that's good. Just a Fate is here. Tibbers 10. Ooh, good flash. Hey, Tibbers. I was definitely out too far. Dang. I really felt we could do a little bit more. Renekton with somewhat of the cleanup. Great pull onto Nasus. Although Renekton does have his ultimate, he is able to take down Nasus as much as possible and hopefully get tier 2 tower as well. I don't know what to build. I think at this point we're in a pretty good spot overall. This is our pink ward. I don't know what to build necessarily to quote-unquote counter Nasus. Countering Nasus is winning the game in 20 minutes, which we're actually pretty well onto. And I didn't realize that Renekton had Ignite, so far so good. Giving ourselves some sort of protection, maybe a Rylai's. I think probably Rylai's or Hourglass would be the ones that make the most sense. But we'll see. And we're gonna go ahead and push top as well. After we push this out, go ahead and push top lane. So it pushes in bot, at least shoves bot. The only objective that we can contest soon is not a whole lot. So what do? We just sit up here, wait for Devour to stack on Teemo, and try not to get caught out. We'll put a ward here, and we're just trying to imagine an invisible line that runs across here. Nasus' bot lane, Twisted Fate, has the ability to gank us through Destiny if, let's say, Graves comes top. It could be a 2-on-1, which I think I could turn on at least one of them, maybe two, but we shall see. But here is Ezreal. 3 are mid. We're just going to okay, we see that Destiny is being used mid. We're going to run this way. And dead Teemo? Dead Teemo is dead. We're gonna try to run around. Really not worth. Actually, if they decide to contest, I'm not terribly worried. Unless Ezreal comes. In which case we are very worried. And there's an auto attack there. We're just gonna loop around. We have to give this tower up. Sivir should be grouping with us as opposed to 1v1ing Nasus.
Has been destroyed.
And everyone is Mia.
An ally
So
has been slain.
we're just can we do anything? Nope, that is a dead Teemo. And can we steal the scuttle? I don't think so. Yay, rotations. Map pressure. Good game. Oh boy. So, certainly a bit of toxicity coming from this gent.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Now, while he's not entirely wrong, he's also a bit misguided in the perspective of that we have some sort of control over it. He just keeps going bot, which at this point in the game, there's no reason for him to go bot. Not a reason that I can see. And we have to say with each other, I have Flash Tibbers up soon. And it looks like he is not going to be able to catch me. Nasus killed bot. And 5 people are headed this way. We have 0 front line. We don't team fight as well. They're going for dragon. And one of us. Sounds right. Anyone but Nasus. Anyone but Nasus. Let's go ahead. I too am confused. Okay. So there's that. Again, we're not really scared of them yet. Nasus soon is going to be able to devour us. Actually, like Nasus right now should be able to. And Ezreal should be slowing us down, so. We'll get Zhonya's next. I think that makes the most sense. Gotta wear the jungle, find picks. That is true to an extent. I'm really unclear as to what we're going to do with Teemo. But I suppose we will find out sooner than later. So, I'll go back. Oh, okay. Renekton is dead, 3v1. Go ahead and get needlessly large, and some Sork shoes. Head mid. Start stacking our abilities because we have blue buff, and why not? Zhonya's being our next item. Don't have flash ult for another 2 minutes. A little over 2 minutes, 2:30 actually. And we're coming, and we're coming, and we're coming. Okay, there's that. So, able to get a pick, although it was on their support. which means that their engage is a little bit less, but we do have the potential. Let's try to stop Nasus. Anything here? Doesn't really help. We'll see. Are they a Baron? Nope. 3 people bot. That's the thing, is that Renekton will push, find the enemy team, and then from there, like I said, Annie, we're squishy. We don't team fight well.
Don't be a scaredy cat.
Trying to get as many people with my Tibbers as possible, with very, very little success. Oh, okay. Well, there's that, which is nice. Maybe the burst that comes from Ludens might be worth. Either way, Nasus is just a monster, and will continue to be a monster. And now we have Ezreal pushing top lane, Dragon's up in 2 minutes, and Baron is up 2. We need to award Baron, please. Baron, please. Teemo just absolutely dominating him. We should be able to get, with the pushing power of Teemo, with his itemization, we should be able to get the tower here. Not if Silver is going to tank at all, and Teemo is going to get stunned. And Renekton top. So, Renekton is on his own island. There's really nothing I can say or do to convince him to not be on his own island at this point. So,
You have been slain. Has been slain.
pretty good move. I just need to be able to not necessarily one-shot them, but to put them into a circumstance we don't siege against that comp just doesn't work. What does work, Sivir? All you're doing is saying what we can't do. So what should we do? Okay. Got it. We're gonna split push. Renekton has been splitting the whole game, and we've got nothing from it. So, you keep saying that we need a split push, and yet, the second we try to split push, he gets killed 3v1, and we get nothing. Because we have... yeah, okay. So, again, it's not necessarily that we aren't split pushing correctly, it's that when we do attempt to split push, for whatever reason, we're just allowing them to basically walk all over us. And I don't know if it's necessarily just a problem with vision, but it's also a problem of us as a team not thinking all the way through our conditions of winning. I would have loved to have stolen that blue. Tibbers bomb. I have a stun up. Okay. Nothing in terms of the flash. Me being a Baron or me being a dragon does nothing. bot definitely secures one of the towers. I do think we should have been able to get this mid tower. Now we just need it back because I don't think we can do. And that's it. Renekton. Ignite OP. That's probably true. I should probably back a little bit further. We split our attention in two places, which resulted in getting nothing. So, let's go ahead. We have his Zonies now. We'll head, take our blue, and then the next item will probably be a Void Staff. And we'll figure it out from there. Void Staff, perhaps a Luden's Echo. Void Staff, not a Lich Bane. Okay. Nasus is top. He has 489 stacks. Teemo is bottom.
Don't be a scaredy cat.
Teemo is bot, able to secure this, hopefully. But he's met with resistance, so we need to push in mid accordingly. Renekton going top. Top's going to take way too long in comparison to us already being here. If top lane were a little bit further along, that top rotation would make more sense. But now Teemo has decided to come mid with us. Whoever gets stunned by the Alistar combo or by TF is going to probably immediately die. So let's back off. They used a lot of cooldowns there. And we are just stacking up our stun. We should be able to just get bot tower if Renekton comes down. And we're caught in a really bad spot. I'm not sure what they're doing. Okay. Chasing into an Ezreal is never the best option, but that is the option that we're going with. And maybe if we have vision over the wall. Just wait. Here we go. We're not getting split pushing bot. Finally makes sense. Okay. Again, slowly but surely. Tactical retreat. Alright, so that is better than anticipated. He needs to get the heck out of there. But he has decided to fight. So we shall see. I have enough gold for Void Staff. So it'll be nice. Or I'm just short 10 gold. So we're gonna go ahead and get the Void Staff, make it a little bit easier to kill Nasus. If we actually stunlock Nasus, we're not in the worst predicament. We have open and hit bot lane, which is nice, so we could use that to our advantage. Renekton doesn't have teleport, so we need to make sure that he is on the same sort of side of the map as us, so we were to fold it half the other direction.
Try to keep up.
Teemo says he need a back. He's got 5k. Well, that's constitutes a good reason to go back. And we're just gonna hang out. Anyone have sweeper? Okay, Renekton. We'll wait. Ness is sitting in mid. No vision here is bad for us. Server getting killed is extra bad. We're just gonna go ahead
My bad, Tippers.
and wait. So we have a lot of Magic Pen. As much Magic Pen as one could desire. So we're gonna save Flash. And take out Twisted Fate.
Shut down.
And we're gonna run from Nasus if we can. Ignite him. And we still have Zhonya's. Just pushing in as much as we can. Watching Teemo. Sonya's this. Kill Alistair if we're able. Alright, well. That damage is indeed ridiculous. Holy cow.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Oh, he's just BMing now. Or just trying to get his passive. Just please finish. So, without being too harsh on Renekton, that was pretty much a 4 versus 5 for a very, very long time. Which is not the best case scenario for us. Instead, we just kind of have to figure out how do we get people to not 4v5. And of course, overall damage dealt. Teemo melted me. Oh my god, so bad. Complain. So.